Hello guys, this is Mr. Liu. Welcome to Mr. Liu Virtual Reality Gaming channel. Today I'm going to unbox my HP Reverb G2. Alright, this is one of my headset that I'm pretty excited, but not as hype as other, right? Because yeah, I know the outcome of the virtual reality, especially they are under the Microsoft Windows Mixed Reality, the software, etc. So this headset actually, yes, it took pretty long to arrive. Especially I'm the order of the pre-order of this headset back in October, alright, the second week of October. Some even pre-order back in July. Still haven't got their headset, alright. Still haven't got it. Hopefully they will get it by Christmas because this is one of the crazier headsets, alright. In terms of clarity, which I will experience later for all the functionality of the headset, what they are offering. So I hopefully you'll stick around with me, alright, because I'm going to give you my first impression as well as my things I like and things I don't like about this headset. Right, first thing, let me give you my first impression when I take out this headset from the box. Alright, first thing I realized is that the weight of this headset is totally surprising me, right? Because it's very light. I'm not sure how was the weight is. I think slightly less than 500 gram, because Oculus Quest 2 a little bit heavier. Alright, if you wear or own a Oculus Quest 2, you should know this headset actually is front heavy. This headset actually is not front heavy because I already wear it for at least 1 day of using. There's no issue of front weight because this headset is super light. Of course, it came with a head strap, alright, which made by, I believe, they team up with the Valve, alright, with the off-ear speaker, which I would like to talk about it later on. It's totally stunning. The ergonomy of wearing this headset is totally super easy. You can tilt up the head strap of this up to 90 degree. It's totally next level. It's just like wearing a cap of this headset. It's no issue for me, and then you can simply adjust the strap of the three sides, the left, right, and the top, alright, by taking off the Velcro strap. Unfortunately there's no knob behind the head strap, alright, where you can adjust the size of the headset. Depends how big your head is, how small your head is. So I don't think for children under 12 years old can wear this, because still won't be that comfort for them. More likely this headset actually is made for teenagers to adult, right? Definitely not for child under 12, alright. So that's not the case. Actually, there's still Oculus Quest 2, so don't worry if you're unable to use this headset. But good thing is that, alright, these lenses is totally next level. Before that, let me talk about the panel of they are using it. They are using LCD panel of this 2160 by 2160 with the RGB stripe. Alright, this is totally game changer because this is totally 4K vision. Alright, 2K per eyes. That's totally made 4K vision. Surprisingly, one of the highest resolution in the market right now. I think it's even much more higher than the Pimax 8KX if I'm not wrong, right? Of course, Pimax having much more higher due to they having the large FOV, but this FOV actually is not that high as the Pimax because this only offer you up to 114 degree of the FOV, alright? So I would like to talk about FOV a little bit later on, because if a person or if their vision, alright, have a different of the vertical and the horizontal of the FOV. And yes, this headset actually is having the IPD adjustment where it also offer you between 60 to 68, alright. So the sweet spot is totally high enough for most of us, I would say. If you are out of range, I think you should try it out first before you buy, because it could a little bit blurry. But as a user, right, came from Odyssey Plus daily user, right, because I'm using Odyssey Plus as a daily driver, and this headset actually have a low sweet spot for me. Alright, sometimes I see a little bit blurry. Of course the FOV is much more higher than this one, but I can't take it blurry. But right, for this I'm instantly blown away by how crisp, how amazing the resolution is. Alright, you won't ever say no to the clarity. Next part is the controller. Now quickly jump to the controller is that the ring itself still same as the Samsung Odyssey Plus Gen 1, and the hand of the controller actually the feel is not that good, alright, for games that you want to play big saber that will sweat easy because don't have the anti-grip feel of the one that prevent you from sweating it. I mean the slipping it, right? The battery they're using is AA, alright, times 2. With one controller they have to use times 2 of the AA battery, which require 1.5 volt of the battery. It's very sad because most of us are still using 1.2. If you want to use 1.5, you have to buy the rechargeable from AliExpress or eBay or even Amazon, alright? And for the controller part itself, the ergonomy is not that bad. They slightly improve if you compare with the Samsung Odyssey Plus. They just like, the Oculus Quest 2, those type of the button and the controller, which is not that bad, right? You know, this is just like something read off from one company like copycat or that. But well, I would say that some of the part I don't like it with the menu button itself of the feel. It's totally different from the Oculus Quest 2, which is not good, right? If you often use the menu button, you will often misclick because there is a window button, alright? So what I mean is that the Oculus Quest 2 of this menu button, it feels like the Windows menu button in the the HP Reverb G2. So they're supposed to make the feel just like the Oculus Quest 2, alright, for the menu button. But instead, the menu button of the HP Reverb G2 is just like coming out. That's feel very strange for me. So I often misclick when using this controller. And also, next thing is that this controller doesn't have the motion sensing, where you can use your finger just like the Valve Index and also as the Oculus Quest 2. The analog stick, alright, for the thumbstick doesn't have the surface where just like the Oculus Quest 2 there is anti feel, alright. And final part for the controller is the vibration of the controller is not that good enough for me. I personally think that the vibration is a little bit chipped off if you compare with the Valve Index and the Oculus Quest 2. I know I compare a lot with the Quest 2 because I want the price of $599 be as premium as the Oculus, alright. Since this HP is a big company, I want them to be successful, especially they are heading the virtual reality industry of what they are made for virtual reality. As a enthusiast, I want things have those kind of premium, right? What we're asking for, because this the community of the virtual reality enthusiasts wish for and dream for. Alright, so that's pretty unfortunate. Now let's jump into these boxes where I'm going to unbox with inside, including 4 AA of 1.5 volt battery. Well, I would say this juice is pretty rare fast, right? Don't expect it will last like 2 days, 3 days, alright? If you're using like within 5 or 6 hours, I think less than half of it will be gone. So be prepared. You have 1.5 volt standby, because I already have it. I'm using the one that is the from AliExpress, which I will link in the description if you want to check out, alright, and the image, alright, I will put it here for you in case you want to get it one of yourself. Alright, next thing is that box also including some of the accessory part, especially the cable. The length of this cable is pretty long enough for most of us. It's 6 meter long. So the default one usually we use for the HTC Vive is 5 meter long. That's the standard. Additional 1 meter cable long is definitely a best, alright. It's good for most of us that have big room. They want to play those kind of big scale room, alright, games that require big scale. This is one for you. For me, my room is pretty small. Well, it doesn't matter for me. 4 meter is enough for me, but 6 is a totally a good trade off. But yes, this headset also require a so-called breaker box, alright, where you need to connect this cable to the wall socket outlet, and then it will run, alright, because without this, it doesn't have this power sources to run your virtual reality headset of this HP Reverb G2. Then you won't get this kind of high definition of the improve the resolution, and so-called it have this kind of high vibrance color, which I would like to talk a bit later on. Now, next good news is that they include one of the adapter, right? So-called is if you don't have USB-C port, alright, this thing actually will do the job where there's this little adapter will transfer the USB-C to USB-A. So that's pretty good news. They came with this thing, alright. So we don't need to go to our local shop to buy those kind of adapter. It's pretty hard to find nowadays, right? Sometimes you can't even find it because even if I sometimes it might not work because the quality they use is not that great. Alright, so next thing they also include one of the adapter for US, and I don't think this is USB. Alright, this is the port where you can connect to your laptop. Alright, let's say you're using those kind of laptop, it doesn't has the HDMI or the DisplayPort, I believe, because this headset is only use the DisplayPort, and then this one of the adapter, alright, it will do the job for you, so you don't need to buy one. Alright, that's another good thing that HP they provide to us. Everything is from the box itself. Right, what you see is what I get from the box. Alright, that's from the this video clip. And yes, unfortunately it doesn't provide us the lens cloth cleaner with the microfiber cloth. Alright, where you usually will clean your face oil or whatever lens or eye slash will went through the lenses, then you will turn out some scrap. But well, most likely I believe most of you have one. If not, please buy one. Alright, usually if you are spectacle wearer, alright, you will get dirty often. But now I would like to talk about the face gasket itself, which I haven't talked about with the face form. First, we like to speak about the face gasket. Alright, it's pretty narrow. I don't like it because it doesn't fit well with my spectacle. It's a little bit tight. Alright, I would say even much more tighter than the Oculus Quest 2. So I'm not sure why they use this kind of gasket. Right, it makes it too narrow, and then in the exchange we still lose the FOV, alright, the field of view, due to it doesn't have this IPD, not IPD, it's the eye relief, right? Then we can adjust the lenses to closer to our eyes, and then we will significantly lose some of the FOV. So this is pretty bad. Alright, especially I find the FOV actually is not that small, it's even much more a little bit bigger than the Oculus Quest 2, I would say. Alright, because due to this narrow gasket, actually is a bit turn off for some of us. Alright, next thing is the face mount. The face mount is very good. Alright, they're using this material of the just like the Valve Index. Alright, I would say it will good for our skin. Unlike the Oculus Quest 2, the one that it provide actually is the one just like Spawn, where it will make our face even much more oily. Where we play those kind of intensive game, then we have to wash often. So that one of course not good for sharing. This one is not that bad, right? I would say, but still you have to wash. But I would say there's much more pro than the cons, right? Compared with the Spawn version. So, but I still hope for the VR companies of these VR cover will make those kind of gasket and the form of the cushion. So I would like to buy, because this would totally make a game changer for the comfort and the FOV, right? I believe, because as a VR spectacle user, I don't feel like to buy the prescription lenses, which still cost a bit, like $70 or $80. That will make up everything I bought for this will be cost over $1,000 already. Right, so that's what I think about. And next is time for the installation part. Right, before we installation the software, now first thing you have to take note that there's a headset cable you have to plug in. Alright, first of all is the left side of the DisplayPort. Alright, this headset you have to plug in very deeply, because you shouldn't take this thing lightly, because once you didn't connect, if you didn't connect properly, then you will link to one of the error which is known as 7-14. So this is the most likely issue known as cable is either very loose or your PC of the port you didn't plug in properly. So next thing is that you have to plug into the DisplayPort. Alright, this DisplayPort actually is always available on your virtual reality PC with the RX 2080 or 3080. I believe 10th generation also have. If you are using 1080, don't worry. Alright, for this USB port you have to use either USB-C on your RTX 2080 or the 20 series. For 30 series doesn't have this port, don't worry, you can try use your motherboard, alright, the USB-C. If it doesn't work, alright, then all you need to do is change this adapter, alright, where it's provided for you, alright, from adapter C to A, alright, connect that, and then you are good to go. Everything will roll out. Alright, then next thing you have to plug in is the another power source or cable where it provide for you. First thing you have to plug into the breaker box. Alright, everything plug in. Then now next you have to plug in to your socket outlet, and then you can enable the power sources. Alright, and then everything will blow up. Then wait for a while. There's an installation right in front of your PC. Do some of the configuration, right, where you would like to see the controller, you have to turn on, and then it's good to go. Alright, make sure your Windows is up to date. Alright, Windows 10 2004 and above. So for me, I believe I'm using Windows 2020, sorry, Windows 10 20H2. Alright, that's what I'm using with the latest one, which I can't upgrade anymore. That will do the job for me. And next, I would like to explain is that you need to install SteamVR. For those who are beginner, alright, you have to install SteamVR at the Steam store, as well as the installation will be done like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, depend how fast your PC is. And also you have to install this window mix reality, right, for SteamVR. Once everything set, you're good to go. So another thing I would like to help you troubleshoot is if you get this, alright, SteamVR encounter a critical problem, alright, or error, whatever thing I show you in this video, alright, this troubleshoot actually is pretty simple, where it will happen if you are a window mixed reality user or some of the old virtual reality headset user. If you often get this problem, alright, you need to uninstall the SteamVR, alright, as well as the window mixed reality for SteamVR, or at least the window portal. Try either one, alright, then restart your computer, then install them again. Most likely it will resolve the problem. If it doesn't resolve, you have to check out at the Reddit, right? Try searching around the Google. There's a lifesaver will help you. Once everything is resolved and nothing happened, it's time for you to dive virtual reality metaverse and enjoy the games and virtual reality experience. So for me, I would like to give a try on the Project Car 2. Alright, for this I will do the through the lens video just for you. Of course, I'm not doing other games, just to explain, give you some of the information. How does it look like for the HP Reverb G2? Alright, next thing, well, just now I'm talking the troubleshooting. There's one more troubleshooting for you guys. For those who doesn't know how to go into SteamVR, don't worry, I can guide you through, because all you need to do is on your controller you have to press this window, alright, menu button. Once it prompts out this little blue color application box, alright, just look for this all application and look for SteamVR, and then drag this SteamVR around the treehouse. Every time you start the window mixed reality portal, and then you straight away just click the SteamVR button, and then you are straight away jump into the SteamVR or the Steam Home. And another lastly bonus troubleshooting is that, let's say you start at your SteamVR, let's say you can't start because you often use Oculus Quest 2. Let's say you are using the virtual desktop, alright, it may be some of the crash issue, alright, when come to this part, alright. All you need to do is go to Control Alternate Delete, right, and then go to the Task Manager, and then exit all the SteamVR, and then close and end task all the Steam, and then restart the SteamVR. You are good to go once again dive into the metaverse, because some of the application having those kind of corruption, it will occur during some time of the using the SteamVR, because due to their different platform, the software itself, the OS. Alright guys, look at this. Oh my god, this is one of the through the lens video I'm going to show you. It's so beautiful. Look at the vibrance of color of this HP Reverb G2 has offering for us, right? Especially the high vibrance of colors. It's so crisp, it's so sharp of the texture itself. I love it. Totally blown on my mind, alright? Because this resolution is one of the clearest, one of the high resolution in the market available right now. I believe it even much more higher than Pimax 5K, sorry, 8KX, alright? I, as a owner of 5K plus user, I don't really love the 5K plus because there's a so-called distortion. There's some little blurriness due to low sweet spot. Alright, this headset actually have much more better sweet spot, and the color actually is very right. Alright, compared with 5K plus, no comparison at all. Compared with Oculus Quest 2, no comparison at all, because the price point, the things it offering actually is totally next level, I will say. Due to the 2160 by 2160, which make it 2K per eye, both eye will be 4K. That's totally a game changer for most of us. Alright, you can try it yourself and do the adjustment. Alright, for me, this is totally a deal. Alright, not a deal breaker, it's a deal. It's a headset that I can't live without with. I can simply take away this FOV, just to get this headset, because I had been experienced with my 5K plus, alright, Pimax 5K plus, with even wide FOV. I don't enjoy the gain a lot. I don't love the color. I find there's a distortion. So even this headset is got ray free, right? Almost close to got ray free to me, alright? As well as the screen dot effect. Well, I would say I never see any screen dot effect at all, alright? And there's no ghosting, there's no any artifact, alright? Because this is one of the headset came with so-called one of the best high definition resolution in the market, alright? So, well, try it yourself, then let me know, right? Definitely, a lot of people complain because of the controller not good in terms of the tracking, which I will do more in my video next time to show you, alright, how it actually works, as well as the headset, alright, the face gasket. People complain because, yeah, the narrow view is not good. It's very tight on my face, especially when wearing glass, and then I don't get a big FOV. I know it is a deal breaker, but until when you try, alright, the headset, I mean the game called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, you will instantly blow away. Because yes, I can't tell you much. That's what I'm going to speak about today. Alright, now let's jump to the controller. Alright, for the tracking. Tracking wise, the volume is significant improvement over the generation 1 of the all the Windows Mixed Reality, especially of course Samsung Odyssey Plus having a best tracking for me. Due to this, alright, I almost can't buy. I don't want feel like buying this another product from Windows Mixed Reality Microsoft, because this thing, we have given them 4 to 5 years time to make this thing improvement. All they do is just by improve by minor. Look at Oculus, look at HTC Vive, look at Valve. They are pushing entire virtual reality even much more further. Alright, look at how significantly jump for the virtual reality. Alright, those kind of experience. I'm not sure why Windows Mixed Reality they can't do it, but hopefully I want to see HP make it much more better, because we want them to push VR even much more better. This is why I support them for this headset. Otherwise, I won't get it. Alright, due to the flaws, we know that a lot of people don't enjoy this tracking because it lost tracking often when you play those kind of intensive games. So be know that if you want to play those kind of competitive game, please don't buy this headset. Otherwise, it's good for you. You still can play Half-Life, you still can play those kind of Big Saber, but not as per plus song, I would say. Maybe because of your house, the light is way too bright or too dim, then it won't work properly. At least average, those kind of house lighting will be good for you, because they are quite sensitive when it comes to lighting, The tracking technology is not as good as Oculus 2. I know it's not good as Oculus 2 because the Quest 2 is offering us a next level technology of the tracking, as well as they came with 4 camera. This also came with 4 camera, but the placement of the camera is not the right position. I know they add on additional 1 and 2 camera in left and right, so it's good that they add on, but the problem is it's not right position. Maybe next generation they have add additional 2, just like the Oculus Quest 2, then make it total 6 camera that will do the job. Otherwise, there's totally another disaster company, which I'm not going to support them in future. Alright, of course, yes, compared with the Lighthouse tracking controller, that will be totally not a fair combination, because Lighthouse, they are using a strong those kind of lighting effect. They will sense every controller very well. I know if whoever want to buy HP Reverb G2, they want to know, is it really compatible with the Valve Index controller? I would say yes. I own Valve Index. I own the Valve Index controller, not the Index headset, but I also own the Lighthouse of the 1.0 with the Vive. It works. Require 2 dongle as well. That will make out you total about $550. Depend where you live. That is US dollar, I believe. So it's quite expensive though, but the experience totally worth it. You can give yourself a try. If you want me to make this kind of video, definitely I'll make in future. Also, you want to know that is this a headset worth buying for now? If you still haven't pre-order, well, that's depend. Are you seeking for a headset that having a high clarity where you can enjoy few hours during the gameplay, and you want those kind of amazing experience not only just for flight sims, not just for alright simulation games. Well, yes, this is a goal, but remember the controller doesn't have those kind of amazing tracking, alright. Still not that bad, I would say, alright. But prepare, alright. If you want to play Expert Plus Song and Puffalo, then you will lose some of the tracking. But for the occlusion, actually no problem for me, alright. So still okay. Alright, before I wrap up this video, alright, I want to say that HP having a bad, alright, untransparency, when come to HP Reverb G2, alright, pre-order delivery. I know I see a lot of sad things post about HP Reverb G2 because this also hurting, alright, virtual reality industry. Not only this, alright, hurting each of us who trying to get those kind of good virtual reality headset, because we want something, alright, best of the best, and get it, as promised, but they didn't fulfill, alright, because the launch will fail. As you watch MRTV, he already spoke few times. I got this virtual reality headset because of him. I know he's not at fault, alright. He's just like me and enthusiast, want to you all enjoy the most best experience ever as possible. Well, this is one of the negative part from, alright, HP itself, is because they keep on push delay, and given us some of the, alright, uncompromised, as well as the irresponsible, alright, for the delay. They always like take it as a COVID excuse. If this is a COVID problem, why Oculus Quest Oculus Quest 2 can able to make it happen without any problem? Why other company they can deliver my, alright, parcel without any issue? Why? I don't think this is a good excuses they can give, alright, because look at this, some of them, alright, who order, alright, next day they receive, alright. Let's say they order today, next day they receive their parcel of their HP Reverb G2. Those who are sitting here waiting for their HP Reverb G2 for entire month, maybe 5 months or 6 months, alright, they still don't get it, but they offer us those kind of stupid compensation, alright, such as, alright, for me, I choose to get some of the stupid HP merchandise. Why other they are getting, alright, a cashback of up to $50, alright, euro. I know it's pretty selective from some of the country, but that's unfair, alright. Look at this. Why? All of us, alright, also order from HP store. Some even order from collection, some order from other reseller. Why not apply for all? Why not everyone? It make everything so unfairness, alright. I'm not sure why. This is totally, it will make them their reputation drop until like no tomorrow. This is no joke. HP is a big company. Show us you can do better than that. Not just sound like junk, alright, garbage company you can do. I'm not going to try to talk about them. I know they are help us making some product that our enthusiast dreams about since day one. Well, I'm going to say that please apply this compensation of this cashback to everyone worldwide. Entire pre-order is, alright, HP Reverb G2, as well as, alright, extend our warranty maybe 1 year, alright, that will do the job. Why not? So we could continue enjoying this HP Reverb G2 even we're not happy with the system, but at least make some, alright, after sales, make us happy, not those kind of dodging those kind of Q&A stuff, and then be silent for like few weeks. Because I also having a problem with, I spoke with my local, alright, customer service from HP store. He actually helped me find one of the local escalation management or the supervisor, alright. It didn't help me much out because I'm not sure why HP they are doing. The one who handle this kind of job, right, should step down at least, alright. Let someone handle who can make things goes better for everyone. Well, it's kind of unfair. I know it's very hard for me to explain this kind of stuff. I'm not going to speak anymore because the more I talk about it, the more I will get angry. So I hope you enjoy this video because I'm going to bring you much more content about VR, alright, not about this kind of problem anymore. So I hope you all get your HP Reverb G2 by Christmas, alright, and enjoy virtual reality gaming. And see you all in the next video. Cheers.